Alrighty guys, welcome back to another one. In today's video, we're going to do another 410 slug. Winchester Super X Rifled Slug Hollow Point 410. This one is the 3-inch version, 1/4 ounce Foster slug. And it is rated at 1800 FPS. 1/4 ounce is right at 110 grains. So that's sort of comparable to a lighter weight 357 Magnum. It's actually more comparable to 327 Federal Magnum, which is a weird round in and of itself. It's actually not even 327 caliber, it's actually 312. Weird round. So take a bullet around 110 grains and get it moving 1800 FPS. That is some pretty potent power you got there in a little shotgun shell. Yeah, 410 is tiny, but I do like it. It is a fun cartridge to load for, really fun to shoot, no recoil, not a lot of noise, very little components, very cheap to load for. If these are running actually 1800 FPS, we do have a muzzle energy of 806 foot-pounds, which is comparable to some mid-range 10mm auto, so not bad at all with power. Some say 410, specifically the 3-inch version, is about the perfect turkey gun with TSS shot, and yeah, it pretty much is. It's not perfect, but still, really good turkey setup, 3-inch 410 and TSS. Yeah, that's pretty cool. But it's not very good for bismuth or steel. It's okay for lead, but TSS is really where the 410 shines in its 3-inch, configuration. Turkey hunting. But we have 76mm, Super X, 3-inch, 1/4 ounce, that's all it says. But looking at the box here, I done showed you the front of it and read the specs off. The bottom of it is just like the top, it just lists off our specs. The side of it, 5 shotgun shells and the barcode. The top of the box, or bottom, depending on how you want to look at it, is the same as the other side, nothing there. Anything else? No. The back of the box is just a bunch of warnings. So, pretty bland box. Nothing special at all. But, nothing bad either. Regular old Winchester silver box, Super X. Oh yeah. Today's snooze and drink combo is Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar and Göteborg's Rapia Botanisca. This one is new. And that says white portion with a taste of cherry blossom. It's really good. And the Swedish match star formation, as they call it, always looks really cool. So the shell has obviously a Winchester 209, a brass head. This is not brass plated steel. High brass, although brass height. How many times can I say brass? The height of it does not matter. It's all cosmetic these days anyway. But we have a roll crimp on this one. I'm going to see if I can actually unroll that rather than cutting it off. But without further ado, let's get into it. We do have a hollow point. Well, I call that a mission success. Really easy to do. Just use some needle nose pliers and slowly unrolled it. Didn't have to cut anything. But here is our slug. Minimal damage to it. A little chewed up, but that's fine. You can see it is a Foster slug. It is cast fairly well. Don't mind the damage I did to it. Or mind it, whatever you want to do. But it looks pretty cool. Let's see if it actually weighs 1/4 ounce. And as you can see, it weighs 0.254. That is actually a little bit more than 1/4 ounce. But that's a 1/4 ounce slug all day. So, just like with the 2.5-inch version, this is undersized by a good bit. 410 slug should measure, obviously, 0.410. That is their bore diameter. These are undersized, likely for older guns with thin barrels and fixed full chokes. That would be my guess. So going down the stack height column, underneath the slug, we have a 1/4 inch nitro card. It did split in two, but it is 1/4 inch. Underneath that, we have what I believe is some kind of sawdust, maybe. Or maybe it's ground flaxseed, I don't know. Heavy Shot does use flaxseed for their steel shot loads, and maybe some of their lead, bismuth, I don't know. But yeah, they do use flaxseed to take up excess stack height. But that could be what that is, just ground up. Not really sure, but it is cool. And for a charge, we have 23 of a ball powder. And we do have the same blue gas seal that was in the 2 3/4 inch version. It is very rigid, we'll say that. Looking down inside our hull, it is straight wall, if you guys can actually see that. I'm not sure if my camera will focus or not, but it is straight wall with a low base wad. The primer is sticking up above it quite a bit. And that's that. That is Winchester's 3-inch 410 1/4 ounce slug, 1800 FPS. Let's see if I can put this back together without just mangling it. I think I can. And the answer to that was yes. It went back together, no problems at all. Although it is a little bit ugly. You can see where it's chewed up. That is where I had to dig the slug out with a pair of pliers, but not bad at all. It'll certainly shoot. But that's it for this one, guys. We want to thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one.